Hi guys, it's Jerningam here. I've got a Marvel DVD today, Blu-ray. Loads of people have seen this Marvel. If you're into your Marvel things, you'll like this. Um, as you can see here, got 4 stars rating. Very good film if you like your Marvel things, like Iron Man and Superman and Batman and Spider-Man and different things, and Hulk. You like this kind of DVD. So yeah, if you've not seen this one, I'd recommend to watch it. It's a very good film on Blu-ray. I got myself an lemon Fanta. I know, lemon Fanta. You wouldn't have thought it, would you? Usually Fanta's red, orange, or you can get the blue one, blueberry one, I think, somewhere. But anyway, let's try the lemon Fanta. That's what we said. Try the lemon Fanta. I'll position the phone again. I've done some gaming today in Titanfall. Let's see here. Let me chewing gum mouth. Drank my Cherryade, red, the Arcan, Mr. Cherryade. Then we're going to drink the lemon Fanta. Smells lemony. It's got a very nice taste to it. Very sweety lemon. Pardon you. I thought I'd do another video. Let's look like inside the box. Captain America Marvel. It's a 12 age. That means if you're 12 years old, you can watch the film. This is why they have basically the reasons why there's ratings on DVDs and films and games is because if you're not old enough to watch them all, that's why they've got certain ages on. Like 15 years old, you can watch a film if it says 15, or 12 or 18, depending on your family and your parents. If they let you watch violent films or rated, this could say 12A, like rated adult A, like Lord of the Rings. I think that's the same rating as this. But the thing is, they don't want anybody watching violent films or games. Some games are violent in films and others, and I don't know. It's the way the world is. But the only thing is, some games can say 16 on here as well. Rating. So it'd be 16 years old or over or under. That's why they have age limits and things, like smoking and drinking and various other things. There's an age limit. Because they don't want young people smoking or drinking or doing anything else. So I thought I'd mention that on this. And yeah, what else can I talk about? I've got so many things to say. I've done a video today on YouTube about Boris Johnson. I think it's going to be great if we leave the EU and he's suspended Parliament. Boris Johnson. Jeremy Corbyn's still trying to stop Boris Johnson, and one of the Scottish people Scottish Prime Minister in Scotland is going to leave. If you guys follow politics, not everybody likes politics not everybody likes politics or follows politics. I can understand that. I can respect that. Everyone's different, but I want to know what's going on I want to know what is going on in my country, in the UK. They say Northern Ireland has got a backstop, and they want to get rid of the backstop. And then Boris Johnson is saying that deal is dead. They need a new backstop deal. And then he went to France to see Macron, Merkel, and Donald Tusk, but they didn't seem to help Boris Johnson. They didn't want to negotiate. And then Donald Trump wants to do a trade deal with Boris Johnson, and then Donald Trump said Boris Johnson's the man for the job. And Theresa May told us 108 times we'd be leaving the EU, March the 29th, last year, 2018, I believe it was. Not 19, we're 19 this year. But we'll be getting into 2020 soon. So October the 31st is when we're supposed to be leaving for Brexit. No deal or deal. Do or die, as Boris Johnson says. Are we going to get a deal of America, trade deal? Are we going to get a deal of Brussels, or will they change their mind, or what will happen? Or looking at your head now. Who knows? And then it's the world. They need to respect the referendum from 2016 in the UK, but I'm not doing that. I'm sorry I changed from politics to talking about DVDs, but sometimes I do that. I do apologise, but the world's a crazy place. A lot of things are going on. There's war in Yemen. There's war in India and Pakistan, fighting. Curfew times. There's probably still war in Afghanistan, and there's Hong Kong protesting. Yeah. I just thought I'd do a conversation with this. I've been to the dentist yesterday as well, and they got this bit of plaque off my tooth. I mean, I do clean my teeth obviously every day, but sometimes when you eat foods that are not very good for your teeth, it gets a bit of plaque build up. That's why you got to brush your teeth twice a day or 3 times a day, depending on the person and yourself and whatever. I'll tell you what, my brain is just somewhere else, guys. Thinking about politics and climate change as well, environment and everything. Man, thinking away. And then they think there's going to be civil unrest in Northern Ireland and Ireland. They reckon there's going to be the Troubles again if we leave with no deal in the UK. But the thing is, they've had all this time to sort out the Northern Ireland border. And it's like they don't know how to do it. It's like we're going around in a circle in Parliament and we can't get out of the EU. Theresa May tried and she got failed 3 times. Boris Johnson's doing well. He's cancelling Parliament to close it until a later date. First, sometime next week, the people from Parliament come back, and then they leave again in a week's time to close the Parliament because Boris Johnson said he wants the Brexit deal to go through. I want the Brexit deal to go through. I'm sick of this Brexit thing. I'm sure all you guys, I don't know what Brexit is, as some of you do. I'm sick of it as well. I just want to leave with a deal. And you get people talking about war and stuff. War's going to happen in the UK, anywhere. Northern Ireland, is it scaremongering? If you leave the EU, there'll be shortages of food and water, no medicines. That's scaremongering again, in my opinion. But everyone thinks differently. It just irritates you, the world, sometimes. I mean, England's a great place. There's some great people in the UK, and any other part of the Wales and Scotland and Northern Ireland. There's nice people everywhere. But England is a great country, and then you get all these factories and shops closing down just because of Brexit and stuff. So people will say it's not because of Brexit, it's because people are not making enough money. Well, and the car industry is closing down. Well, I want no deal. I don't know. What I'm trying to say is, I don't want to be part of the European Union. I want this country to be back. I want England to be our country again. Not just our country, as it used to be. It doesn't feel like Britain anymore. You get all these illegal. I'm not being funny, but you get all these illegal immigrants sneaking over to the borders because their countries are bad. But if their government the thing is their government doesn't help them, and they want to get away from war and have a peaceful life and just be settled, and which I can understand that they just want to be left alone and be happy. We all want a peaceful life. Nobody wants war or trouble in this world. But there's always that one person that pushes it to that. What else am I saying? And you get the Polish people in the UK work very hard, and now they're scared because of no Brexit. Nobody wants them in the UK. I mean, they're very hard workers. The jobs that most British people don't get, the Polish people take over and do, because that's the way they are. They're very hard workers. Just trying to think what else I can actually say in this video. I don't know if I've covered it all, but I'm just hoping Boris Johnson's going to stick to his word over Brexit and doesn't backfire his things. And you get Nigel Farage that says he wants to back Boris's deal. I don't know. It's one of those guys. I mean, like I say, leave you to guys to think about the ideas and stuff. Just thinking. Anyway, hope you've all enjoyed my video about talking about new DVDs and new Fanta I've got and politics and all sorts of things. But anyway, guys, thank you for joining me, and I'll catch you all in the next stream. Take it easy and peace out. See you next one. Peace.